Hi everybody, this is Emmanuel and I'm going to explain the problem number 3 of sheet number letter A, sorry, and the problem number 2 of the sheet letter B. So let's begin. Where first, well, this is my notes of my notebook. So this is our graphic. It goes through the negatives and then it passes all through 1 in the y-axis and then goes down through 0 and stops in 1 and then through 0 stops in 2 and then goes up to 1 and then goes through the positives. So then we have that our function goes like this: u parenthesis minus t plus 1 plus u, or step parenthesis t minus 2. So then I'm going to explain why we go through this result. But first I have to rearrange these parentheses and I have to invert the signals of inside the parentheses and put a minus signal beside or outside that parenthesis, and then we can imagine how the graphic must go. And well, this graphic is going to be like this, like is it from 0 and stops in 1 and goes up to 1 and then goes like that. This is going to be like this without the minus signal, but we have a minus signal, so we have now to shift or invert this graphic, and then it goes through the zeros and then it stops in 1 and then goes up through 1 and then it goes through the left, and then we have this one. Then we don't rearrange the signals or anything, and then this one goes through the zeros of the y-axis and then goes up into through the 1 and then goes to the right. And if we arrange these two graphics, we must and we can have this graphic. So we check to Wolfram alpha, and then we put the formula, and then we can actually set that we are right. It goes through 1. Actually, this is more precise. It goes through 1, it goes down in 1, and then in 2 goes up again in 1. So we can check that we are right. In the next problem, we have to find expression of this graphic using only steps and ramp functions. Okay. So we can start now our next problem. So it goes through the 5. It actually goes through the negatives in the x-axis, and then it stops in the 2, the positive 2, and then goes down in the 3, and then there stops there. Okay. So we go through our notes and we can check this is the graphic and this is our final result. And let me explain why we went there. So this is actually the function that we took. It was 5r parenthesis minus t plus 3 minus 5r parenthesis minus t plus 2. So we now rearrange the parentheses, and as I have already explained, we invert the signals, we we put a minus sign outside the parentheses, and we're going to make this graphic without the minus sign. So it begins in 3 positive, and then it goes through the 5 with a slope of 1 positive, and then this one it has a minus 5 in beside the r, so this is the coefficient, and then it goes in 2 and goes to the right, but with a slope of with a slope of minus 1, sorry. And then we now took the with the minus signal, so this one is going to be shifted, and now it has a slope of minus 1, and this actually cross with the 15 in the y-axis, and in the 5 it crossed with the 2 positive of the x-axis. Okay, and then this one shifts to the other side, and now it has a slope of 1, and it goes through the 10, and in minus 5 it belongs in 1. Okay, so to check this function, we go through in Wolfram Alpha, we check that the formula is okay, and then we check, and we can actually say that we are right. It goes through the zeros, then in 3 goes up through 5, and then in the 2 it actually it actually crosses in 5, and then in 5 it goes through the negatives. So remember that when a slope a slope positive and a slope negative are added together, we now have a horizontal line, and this is why we have this line, and this slope maintains because there is not another line that tries to change the slope of this line. So Wolfram says that Wolfram Alpha says that we are right, and we can say that actually we are right. So this is our formula, this is our results, and thank you for watching, and enjoy your evening. Thank you.